Well, let's get this new game started. I'm going to select Bankrupt Assassin, which is labeled as difficulty of most assuredly hard. And I really wouldn't argue with that, considering that they give you one fighter, no haulers, 0 money, and strained relations with most every race in the game. So unlike the tutorial start of Humble Merchant and building up our initial cash flow with trade, we're not going to be able to do that here.
Incoming message.
Let me go ahead and set some audio options for video capture so I'm not competing with the computer voice here. Okay, as with any new game, if you pull up the universe map, you'll see that there's only one sector mapped, so I'm going to be doing quite a bit of mapping up front and pausing to capture in between. And if I pull up my properties owned, you'll see that we definitely start with only a Mamba. Now it does have 2 hepts, which is a good thing, and it's got a 25 megajoule shield, which is 50% of its total shield capacity, so we'll definitely want to upgrade that as soon as possible. However, it does have maximum speed and max acceleration, and that's a good thing to help us chase down ships in the beginning. As far as steering and cargo goes, we will definitely upgrade those as we get the chance. Cargo, eventually I'll have a jump drive, and I'll want to keep extra energy cells in the freight bay for jumps so that I don't have to constantly be refueling, so we'll definitely grab that as time permits. And as far as relationships go, Argon citizen, so we're not in the negative with Argon, but we're certainly not in the positive either. Same thing with Talati, but the Boron, we're definitely an enemy. And I think Split, this is just barely not an enemy. So yeah, quite a ways to go with relationships, and of course nothing in the bank. So I do have some very concrete goals for this game. Unlike my first attempt at the Let's Play, I'm not going to drive one race completely to war, so much so that I can't get anything else done in the game, because someone may be stumbling on this Let's Play as a new player to X3, and if that were their exposure or initial exposure to the game, I think it would be very slanted to what the norm would be for most players. So going back to my original goal of keeping this kind of broad-based Let's Play, I'm going to apply a lot of balance. I am going to keep some piracy in the game. As a matter of fact, I plan on starting the game by stealing 1 or 2 ships for initial capital to get going. But I'm going to balance how I do that, so I'm not constantly beating up one race and then try to make up for the reputation afterwards. Because ultimately I do want to be able to run universal traders, sector traders, and I would also like to build my own income producing factories without fear of having 1 or 2 races constantly coming in and bombarding my properties. So that's the basic idea. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is start doing some mapping, and I'm going to continue to be on the lookout for a potential hauler to capture. And, well, there's our first potential target.
Boron, food transporter.
14,000 cargo units, that would be a very profitable ship to sell.
Autopilot activated.
Now, while I am getting close, I'm going to go ahead and set up my weapons. Right now I have 2 heps in the first bay and nothing in the second. I'm going to drop this down to 1 hept in the second bay so that I can switch to that and not do so much hull damage. And let's go see if we can talk this guy out of his ship.
Incoming message. Target is autopilot off.
Boron requesting fighter support before it's too late.
Alright, excellent start.
You have lost recognition.
Okay, yeah, it goes without saying. I'm in Oregon space, so I knew I was going to take a hit for doing this, but I'm positive that's something that we can make up for rather quickly. We're going to have to capture this bad boy quick. There's a CAC ship real nearby.
Dolphin Super Freighter XL. Ship computer control transferred. Mamba.
And we'll repair it later.
Dolphin Super Freighter XL.
Just want to make sure he survives for now. I don't think he's after me, but I don't want to take the chance. He is headed my direction, so it's a good thing we did that. Try to draw him away from that freighter. Okay, good. He's chasing me, so should give my Dolphin a chance to dock without getting taken out. And it looks like the local police are onto him now, so probably going to make it out of this good. Alright, well, that was a very, very nice start, and hopefully the rest of the series will continue this way. I am going to pause the video, and I'm going to do some mapping, get a few more sectors down, and I will go ahead and once the sector is safe, I'm going to repair the Dolphin and fly him on over to a shipyard. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell him outright for an initial cash inflow or if I'm going to hang on to him and do some trading with him. I'll figure that out once I get there. So I'm going to do all that between video pauses and get a few things mapped out and hopefully find at least one more. I think I'll find one more hauler candidate for a second ship. So once I've done all that, I'll be back. Okay, I just hit Akilo's beacon, and there are a couple of larger pirate ships in the sector. Now the chances of me capturing one of these is probably slim and none, but even if I just take them out, it's a good rep gain, so I'm going to give it a try, see what happens.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader.
You are being promoted. Alert. Missile closing.
Looks like I got some assistance there. Didn't see who that came from.
Attention. Energy low. Pirate elite.
Yeah, this is going to come with a repair bill.
Destroyed.
Sorry, I keep trying to match speed. I hit Shift F and then I let go of the Shift key before the F, and that's why I keep bringing up all those crazy screens. Yeah, no capture. But, yeah, we did get a nice boost with my Oregon reputation. So, yeah, he doesn't quite meet the criteria. Alright, so I'm going to get back to mapping out sectors and looking for another potential hauler. So I'll get back as soon as I find something. Okay, I'm trying to do some repair work, and it looks like I'm being visited by some more pirate friends. So this is certainly a non-boring start.
Pirate, bounty hunter, discoverer, raider. Pirate, bounty hunter, discoverer.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader.
Energy cells.
Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Okay, well I'm going to finish up repairing and get back to mapping, so see you again. Alright, heading down to finish doing some mapping. It looks like I have another potential hauler or two here. And without freight scanning, I'm not sure. I'm just going to pick one and go for it. Now again, I'm in Argon space, so I'm going to take a hit. But at 15,000 cargo units, this would be an excellent ship. I'm pretty sure that's a Mistral super freighter. That would be an excellent ship to have. So I'm hoping I can capture this one. That would be great. It would be worth the hit.
Autopilot off.
Please, stop shooting. This ship is under attack. Somebody please help.
You have lost recognition. You have lost recognition.
Yeah. That's going to turn some ships red. I just really hope I can pull this one off. Yeah, that would be so worth it.
Hey, I can't take any more of this. Give me a chance. Hey, I can't take any more of this. Give me a chance. Go play with asteroids. Yeah, will do.
Okay. Well, there was one more.
OTAS, autopilot active. Autopilot off.
Look, I'll give you anything, anything.
Yeah, just the ship will do.
Vessel under attack. Require immediate assistance. No more. I'm bailing out. She's yours.
Yeah.
You
Excellent.
have lost recognition.
Alright. Okay, that's not good. Now I'm back to being an enemy with the Argon, so we're going to have to do some makeup work, but this is an awesome ship to have right at the beginning. So, okay, I'm going to keep an eye out on sector and apologize to anyone that's red, and repair this ship, get it docked to safety, and get ready to patch up my reputation a little bit, so I can still use their shipyards and things like that. So, awesome. I'll be right back. Alright, well,
Pirate, autopilot activated.
these guys are just bent on taking me out. I guess I've already hit a few of them, but let's stop him from ruining a good capture here. It's just a little guy. This shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I ran video just in case he came with some friends.
Our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader.
Which it looks like he didn't. Okay, so back to repairing and getting this ship ready. And I'll be back shortly. Okay, trying to do some more mapping.
Pirate bounty autopilot on.
And there must be a bounty on my head because they just keep coming after me. So again, I turned on capture just in case he ended up coming with friends, which looks like he didn't.
Autopilot activated.
But just in case.
Target
It's all rep.
Gate. Legends home.
Okay, well, so much for that. I'm going to pop down into Legends Home. I think my standing is too low to be there because it's a core sector. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and map it out. If it is, then I'll come back and start working on my reputation by clearing out some pirates and seeing if I can find some simple missions to do in Argon space. So I'll be right back.
This is Argon Security. Leave this sector immediately. Your current status prohibits you from entering our core sectors. Failure to leave will result in lethal force being directed against you. You have 1 minute to comply.
So yeah, I think it's fair to say that I'm not welcome here right now, since everything is red to me and I just got the warning to leave. But did want to take one quick look at Legends Home. It's one of the coolest looking sectors, my favorite in the game, I think. Every once in a while I forget to stop and just kind of take a look. Really makes me look forward to X Rebirth. It's looking really good and I can't wait to see what they've done with it. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to safety and work on my reputation a little bit so I can actually come back in here without getting shot down. Okay, continuing to do some mapping, and yet again I'm being chased down by some pirates. But I'm in Argon space. That's a really good thing because I really need to work on my rep.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader.
What is failing?
I was really hoping one of those M4s would bail, or 3s especially. But I just haven't had luck with that in this game. It'll come around eventually. Yep, see, we're already 98% of the way through, so definitely the way to go with rep gains. Okay, still continuing to map. My plan is to head through Hatikva's Faith and on up into Split Space to map a couple of those sectors. They have a ship that I definitely want, and there's a missile coming in.
Special weapons. Production complex. Alpha.
Oh, that's one of theirs. So they definitely have a ship that I would like to get for exploration. It's one of the fastest ships in the game that you can buy. So anyways, that's the current plan, and I'll be away for a bit while I'm continuing to map.